I haven't told that anything about the Lego people, which is too bad, so sad for those poor Lego people. Hi, my name's Michelle Sandford. I am a developer engagement lead for Microsoft here in Australia, and I work as part of the Azure team. Today I am going to show you my obstacle avoidance custom vision Azure Percept device. The original idea for this came from an MVP called Goran, and he built a Lego mobile using the Azure Percept DK. That was fun. So I learned how to do that from him, and you can find out about that on the Azure IoT blog. But what I found was that whenever the obstacle avoidance robot would hit obstacles, the Lego would fly apart because the Azure Percept was a lot heavier than the Lego car that it was inside of. So I was interested to see if I could build something that was a little bit more robust. So we found this robot, Going Cheap, which was somewhat of a challenge because, of course, all the instructions were in Chinese and the firmware was a couple of years out of date. But we did our best. My friend George, who's a cybersecurity engineer, came around to help me build this one. And we had a lot of fun. Actually, originally, I let a work experience girl build it as it was on the box, and she did a beautiful job. But we had to redesign it in order to fit the Percept in the middle there. So, first of all, on the top, I have these two, a Raspberry Pi and a Super Pi. Those came with the robot in the box, so I let them do the grunt work with the little motors there. What I'm having it do on this one file is just it's reading the telemetry from the device. So what the Percept is seeing is the telemetry that you're seeing there, and I've trained it to recognize Lego people, Lego men, and Lego cones. Then with another one here, and this one is just gonna drive the robot. And what it'll do is it will go forward and until it sees a cone, and then it will turn. I haven't told that anything about the Lego people. I've only told it about the cones, and I've said, you know, if you see a cone, then turn. Which is too bad, so sad for those poor Lego people. But let's look at the Percept as well. So where is it getting its telemetry from? So here we're in the Azure portal, and within the Azure portal, I have gone to the Azure Percept Studio. So if we were in the front of it, you can see you can go directly to the Azure Percept Studio from within the Azure portal. And the other things that are interesting there are the Dark Robot is the custom vision model that I have trained, and Azure Black is the IoT hub that I have called this Percept device. Yes, let's go back into our Percept Studio. There we go. So you can see a lot of the stuff within there. This custom vision, you can go to this directly from this web page, customvision.ai. You can also go to it from the Azure portal, as you saw, or you can go to it from the Azure Percept device. I've got a few projects in there. The one that I'm using here, this is the Dark Robot one. And here you can see these are the training images that I have used. When you're training custom vision, what you really want to do is you want to take clear individual images on plain backgrounds, and you want to give it quite a few of those. You can start with 15, so I could have done 15 cones and 15 Lego people, individual images on clean backgrounds, and that would have been perfect. And then from that point onwards, I can ask it to try and self-identify. So it would, if I put in 100 more images, it would go through and it would try and label them with the cone or the Lego person label, and it would be mostly successful. So the thing that I would do from that point is pick up any ones that it had missed and sort of tag them and make sure that they were clearly labeled, and maybe expand the boundary box to make sure that the whole person was in, because obviously if the car does not recognize the whole person, it might run over their feet or something. So this is then what it looks like after it has run a training run. And that's pretty good, it's pretty confident. So this is what the Percept device is seeing. There we go, it is incorrectly identifying my laptop and probably me as a Lego man. So you see what it's saying here in the thing is that it doesn't see any cones. So it's just saying no, no, no. And on the other side, this is showing you that it sees Lego men with a confidence of 50–60% most of the time. So that's not super sure. But it sees these ones in the front. I'm going to just turn it on now, and it should go straight towards them until it sees a cone, and then it should turn. Down, so they all go down. That was brutal. But now you see it sees the cones, and so it started trying to turn to avoid those cones. There we go. So anyway, I hope it kind of gives you a view as to how much fun it can be to play with IoT technology, to play with custom vision. The training, I should say, that training that I did took maybe 15 minutes, not very much more. And that is the main problem with humans using AI services. Not that the tech isn't there, but that humans are lazy and we tend to not train with enough images, not put enough effort into it, not re-tag things correctly. Yeah, the problem is us, not the tech. So there we go.